Aquarius, thanks for visiting. This is your reading for June 17th to June the 23rd. And yes, I know I'm a little bit late. I'm trying my best for you. If you like this reading, as I always ask you, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if that's what you like to do. What's that noise? I'm sorry about that. So yeah, I don't know what that is, but yes, I'm just going to start your reading right now as quickly as I can for you. So the first card you have for your past is the High Priestess. Yeah, this is a really, I love this card. It's very rich. There's so much in this. You know, I'm getting a lot of things in this. I'm getting this feeling of kind of drifting away, drifting backwards and forwards. I'm getting a kind of a lack of openness or transparency. Sometimes this card can be about secrets and things like that. I'm getting support in this as well, with these two columns on the left and the right of her, kind of support. So I think there's someone who you used to support. I think you used to support them a lot, and I think you used to support them in a lot of different ways, practical ways, emotionally as well. I think they supported you as well, but I don't think they supported you as much as you supported them. That doesn't mean they didn't want to support you. I think they actually did really want to support you, but I don't think they're able to for some reason. I'm also seeing some emotional problems around this. I think this person might have experienced some kind of loss, maybe the loss of a person close to them. It might be that. And I think that might have been what caused them to drift away from you. I think they're still in contact with you, but I think there's definitely a drift. So the communication sort of spread out a lot more, if that makes sense. There's not as much communication between you now. There's still some there, but it's a lot less than what it was. And I think this loss really changed them as a person. It definitely forced them to think about their life, and maybe even forced them to think about their own mortality. So it might have really affected them really deeply. I don't think you're the only one they drifted away from. You know, they drifted away from a lot of people, not just you. And I think you know that, but you know, knowing that doesn't change the fact that you miss that closeness that you had with them. You weren't just a support to them. You did support them, but it wasn't just that. It was a lot more than that. But not many people knew that for some reason. That's what I'm getting around that. That's another little secret I'm seeing in that. It's not like they were a secret, but it's like you had a kind of a deepness with them that not a lot of people knew about. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, you do really miss that closeness. You still do. And you know, you are in contact sometimes. I'm seeing that, but it's just not the same. It's not like the close contact you used to have. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the next card you have your past is the Chariot. Yeah, you had a lot of other things that you were thinking about as well, that you were doing. I think you sort of threw yourself into a lot of these things that, you know, so that you weren't so focused on this person that you were missing and kind of what you had with them. Okay, so I'm seeing something else as well. Yeah, this might sound a bit strange. There's also someone who you've distanced yourself from, and yeah, you've distanced yourself from this person. So it's a different person, and you had a good reason to do that. I'm seeing that. Yeah, this is a really unreasonable person, and I've seen this person in your readings before. They might even be a little bit dangerous, or more than a little bit. I'm seeing damage, damaging. Yeah, I'm seeing damage to things, maybe even damage to your property. So you know, so of course for that reason you're 100% right to get away from them if this is all resonating with you. But the strange thing is, I'm seeing a sort of a circle here. So you miss this person in the High Priestess, and this person here in the Chariot, I'm seeing here, misses you. So it's you miss them and this other person misses you. So it kind of turns around like that. And this person here in the Chariot, they see their time with you as being very different to what it actually was. There were some good moments, some moments of kindness, some fun times, but that doesn't cancel out the bad. And the bad was really bad. You know, it wasn't just like they're a little bit grumpy one day. It was extreme. And you know, this is the Chariot. So I think you might have traveled, moved on, moved to be away from them, or something like that, physically moved. Just a warning, I don't think they've quite given up on you yet. But if they do contact you, or if they do try to contact you, you might have blocked them. There's no way you'll ever go back ever again. I'm seeing that. Absolutely no way. Look at how determined this man is in the Chariot. No way. That sounds harsh, I know, but that's what I'm seeing. Absolutely no. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the last card you have for your past is the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, this man's worked really hard. You can see that. He's looking at these results, and they're amazing results. I mean, he's planted this bush and he's got coins all over the bush. I wish I had a bush like that. And yeah, he can see that all his hard work is paying off for him. So I think when you're with this really difficult person, this person in the Chariot, you're probably only operating at half your normal speed. You just had so much stress around you while you're with them. And, you know, when you left, you were just kind of building up all these things for yourself again, your career, your finances, and your confidence as well. You're not quite there yet, I think, but you are getting there. And I actually think they could see how capable you are. And they weren't up to that standard themselves. That's what I'm seeing. So maybe they tried to fill up your time, fill up your head with stress and everything else. So of course you weren't reaching your full potential with that around you, but you're getting this back again now. You know, and you'll keep on working on that as well, because you don't have anyone stopping you now. You don't have this person stopping you. You know, you're on the Chariot, you're moving forward, you're away from all of that, and you're achieving things in this card. You're building this up. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have for your present is Death. Yeah, I think this is a big time for you. This is a big time of transformation for you. It probably doesn't feel that way to you right now, because I think at the moment you just have your head down, you're working, you're probably focusing on all of that. Because firstly, you want to take your mind off this person you're missing. And again, you're building yourself up. So I think what's happening here is, yeah, there are a whole lot of new things happening here. I think they're all going to start for you. They're going to start opening up for you, actually. Definitely in your career. But there's something new around this. I'm actually seeing you going into some kind of new thing. It might be a new job or a new business or some new area. It's something like that. And I think you're going to be bringing someone with you. You might get into a partnership with this person or something like that. The feeling I'm getting around this is that, you know, your confidence and your sense of self is really going to start to transform at this time. And again, you're bringing someone else with you. This is someone who has a lot of talent. They're very talented. They might not have a lot of confidence though. So you're helping them with that, and you're going to grow together. This isn't a love connection here at all. It's just a friendship or a partnership or a business thing. It's probably both, friend and business. So this is really beautiful. You're really helping each other in different ways. And I think they might have helped you in some way in the past. So yeah, you're helping them now. So this is really beautiful. I love that. I love seeing this. So the next card you have here present is the Ace of Swords. So yeah, this is a really talented person. This is a really sharp person with this sword. By sharp, I mean they're not dangerous. I mean that they're very sharp. Their mind's very sharp. They're probably really good with words, speaking, writing, or maybe both of those things. And you complement each other as well. If you look at the sword on this card and you look at the top of this sword, or the kind of the pointy bit of the sword, that's a technical term, the pointy bit. So if you look at that, there's an olive branch on the left, and there's a palm leaf on the right. And olive branches can symbolize femininity, and palm leaves can symbolize the opposite, masculinity. And you know, they can represent other things as well, but this is what's standing out to me here. And what I'm seeing is these two different things complement each other, and that's how you are as partners. You complement each other, and to top it all off, there's a crown between you as well, so there's the success there. So if this resonates, definitely pursue this, definitely do this. You might have to persuade them a bit, because I think they might be a little bit quiet, a little bit of a shy person, but this will really help them. This will bring them out of themselves, and they'll help you as well with their talent. So you'll help each other. So please, please do this. So the last card you have for your present is the Hierophant. Okay, so I think this is about this person in the High Priestess, and I think they'll probably start to, you know, they'll probably start to open up to some people soon, I think. This is going to happen gradually. I think they'll start to contact you a bit more. But what I'm seeing is they're probably going to start to have a few more regular conversations with you. So you'll start talking again on a regular kind of basis. And then they might stop again for a while before they continue it up again. So if this is what happens, try not to worry too much about this. It's, you know, I'm just looking at this High Priestess again, and to me, her dress looks a bit like waves, or maybe the tide coming in and out. And this is what their recovery is going to be like. And it's going to be a recovery for them, because they're coming back from a really, really emotional, really deep, really bad time. So it is a recovery for them. So it won't be linear. There are going to be ups and downs as they find their way back again. And, you know, so just let them find their way. Don't panic, and don't try to say things like, you know, where were you? What happened to you? Or things like that. Try to, you know, try not to put pressure on them. You know, I think when they're still going through this, they're going to be a little bit fragile emotionally for a while, but I think they'll gradually get stronger. So just work with them, just let them lead, and kind of you follow them. That's what I'm seeing with that card. So the first card you have your future is the Magician. Fantastic card. So yeah, this is what I was seeing in the Death card. This is when your confidence is really going to start to transform, and you know, you're definitely going to be the leader in this project or this business partnership. What I'm seeing is you're going to have to take the lead. You're going to have to, because you'll be the leader, and you'll be making all the decisions, or a lot of them. You're also going to have to try to eliminate any distractions that are around you for a while you're doing this, because the Magician needs a lot of concentration to do what he does. I actually don't think you'll have much time for anything else apart from this for a while. And you also might have some people around you trying to give you a little bit of advice, probably negative actually. I'm seeing some people trying to tell you that, oh, this is going to be too much hard work. Oh, this is going to be really terrible. Don't listen to them. You know, they're right that it's going to be hard work, it is, but you can do this. There are going to be times when you'll be really tired, working late at night, you'll probably be up all night or something, but just remember, you're the Magician. You know what you're doing. You're going to do this, and you're going to finish this right to the end, and it's going to be really, really worth it, both for you and for this other person that I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your future is the King of Swords. Okay, so there are a few things I'm seeing here. Yeah, I keep on seeing writing around this business or this project. You know, it's in this card. It can be in the Magician card as well. The Magician can be someone who's very eloquent, good with their words. And it's also in the Ace of Swords, so that's really strong here. And there's transformation in this card as well, with these butterflies and these birds here. I'm actually seeing transformation through writing. So I know that's specific, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing both of those things, writing and transformation, all over this whole reading, everywhere. The other thing I'm seeing in this card is, okay, this is something totally different. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Okay, so I don't know if this is some kind of mediation or something legal. It's something like, I think someone's going to try to tell stories or embellish stories or maybe even lie. And they're going to try to do this in front of someone in authority, I think. But the person in authority is not going to be fooled by any of this. The King of Swords can be about cutting through rubbish, cutting through or cutting through lies, and you know, getting to the truth and all of that. Look at how serious this king's face is. So if this is resonating with you, if you know who this might be, they're not going to be believed. So whoever this is, they've fooled a lot of people, I think, but they're not going to fool this person in authority. They're very serious. They're going to look at them like this king. Look at that. They're not going to believe any of this, and they're going to have their sword up and say, no, 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 you're not going to fool me. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the last card you have for your future is Justice. Yes, here we are. So I actually think this person, this dishonest person, this person in the Chariot, I think they might have something to do with this. This is this person you got away from, or it might actually be them. And this is Justice. So if this is about them and it's about some kind of litigation, it isn't looking good for them. It might even mean that you won't have to worry about them contacting you ever again. It might be that. So if this is what I think it is, this is good news for you. I really, really hope it is, because I was getting this really horrible feeling around this person, and here I'm seeing them linked to this kind of serious situation and this person not believing them. And I think it also might be some kind of litigation or something, because, you know, you've got the King of Swords and the Justice card after that. So there's that. So anyway, Aquarius, I hope this resonated, but general readings can't always resonate with everyone, as you know. But again, if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if that's what you like to do, and thank you so much for watching.